amazing Kiwi crocheter, otherwise known as Elaine. I haven't really told you much about myself, have I? So I'm Elaine, originally from Scotland, moved here in '97. I live in Auckland, New Zealand with my husband who was born here, and I have two teenage boys, 15 and 18. And I love it here, although I miss my family. That's only natural, isn't it? But I've got lots of great friends, so they're kind of like the family. It's not blood really, eh? So that's a little bit about me. If you want to know any more, ask me. I'll be more than willing to share. I don't want to bore you, but yeah, if you're ever thinking of leaving your home country, moving overseas, message me, give me a shout, ask me a question, post a comment. I'll let you know the hard bits and the good bits. Okay, so enough of that. I said on my last video that I hadn't told anyone, but there was a winner for my 200th subscriber, which kind of sneaked up on me. It was brilliant. I didn't expect it, and when I looked, I went, oh my gosh, I've got 200 subscribers. So I actually snapped a picture of it so that I could save it. And the winner is Crochet Me Lovely. Now, because it happened quicker than I thought it would, I haven't got everything ready for my gift. But I did get a friend make up these little notion pouches for me. Now, she's called, her name's Carol, but her company or our page or group is Miss Beach Haven Bags. So it's a kiwi fruit notions bag. So got nice lime green inside and the yellow zips, really cute. And I asked her to put a little D-ring on the side. So this is the delay. I'm waiting on some of the yarn markers or stitch markers. I've ordered some, they haven't arrived yet. So as soon as I get them and I get the details for Crochet Me Lovely, I'm posting this off to my 200th subscriber. So I hope she likes it. And I mean, it's handmade locally. I doubt if there'll be anything else like it, and the stitch markers have been made uniquely for me, so I'm sure it'll be nice. I'll get an image of it before I post it. Hopefully they'll arrive soon, but we're in lockdown again. Our Jacinda's on the ball when it comes to lockdown, and we were in lockdown all week last week and from Wednesday of the previous week. Now, it's not as strict as a lot lockdowns we've had, but no, you're only allowed in groups of 10, I think it is, for tangies and funerals and things like that. And so we're all working from home, which is no different for me. I work every day from home, but my husband's home, the kids are home, and I'm not going out shopping. But the worst part of it is postal services have been so affected. Hardly any flights coming into New Zealand, and that means anything from overseas is taking ages, like the yarn that I keep going on about. I'm sorry if I'm boring you all. Hang on, I'm getting a bit dry. I'm just going to have a drink. So there we go, Crochet Me Lovely. If anyone knows her, let her know, please. But I'll try and flicker a message if I can. Cute, eh? So, I think I'd also mentioned something that I'd done wrong. So, oh, lights just flicked off there, did you see that? I bought Stylecraft Batik yarn, lots and lots of balls of it, to make the Shandon blanket, which I have started. Okay, so there we have it. The colours are beautiful. It's Shandon blanket by Wool Thread Paint. Now, do you know when you do something and it puts you off? Well, I've done that because this was the very first square. Brilliant, all good. But I connected all the other squares the wrong way. So this is the first square, but it's facing the wrong direction. So that's where I stitched in my ends, and it's driving me batty, and I just don't know if I can be bothered bringing it back. I wonder if anyone will notice. What do you think? Because aren't the colours beautiful? Sorry, those little tags are on now to remind me which is the right way. Duh! You learn by your mistakes, don't you? But I really do think it's so pretty. So we'll see if I get inspiration back. Now, for my lovely US subscribers, or even Canadian subscribers, we have, our selection of yarn is not nearly the same as yours, but one of my friends has asked, I had a crochet class before we went into lockdown with a few of my friends who wanted to learn, and one of my friends just could not get the hang of it, and it's not for everyone. So she bought loads of yarn, and she's kind of like thinking ahead in case she gets grandkids, I think. She hasn't said it, but she couldn't do it, so she's bought this yarn. She says, can you make me a baby blanket? I went, of course I can. She's kind of leaving it up to me. She's got that much yarn. I'm going to do a couple, I think, just the same colourways, and she can decide. But it's so funny, the name of the yarn. Look, Spotsaver USA style, because we don't get balls of yarn this way. So this is obviously, it's kind of like taking off the Red Heart Super Saver, that type of thing. But it's 200 grams. I don't know what it is in ounces, because we don't do ounces. And 312 metres, no idea what that is in yards. And it says to use a 5mm hook. So I don't know what that is compared to Red Heart, but isn't it cute? I got myself some American yarn. So, just 2 colours, and here they are. So I'm going to have fun deciding what to make, and I think I'm going to do a couple of blankets, as I said, and I'm almost certain there'll be enough, more than enough, for maybe a wee hat and a lovey. I like loveys. So actually doing this decluttering, as I mentioned it in previous, we found both boys loveys. One is an actual lovey with the head and the cloth, and the other one's a cute little velour dog. So sweet. So here we go. Lovey, blanket and a hat maybe. Now, because of the limits in the postal system here, which I believe there's delays in the States as well with, do you know, I don't know if it's the whole of the US, but I saw on the news something about mail sorting machines being removed and things. So, was it, oh, I can't remember, is it Postmaster General or something? I can't remember. But here we go. So I had to buy again some local yarn, because Yarn Geek, who's Ginger, Yarn Geek's put me in the mood of doing some granny squares. So basically the colours are weird, but I bought a bit of everything. And I've done it before and it worked, so sometimes it's fine. Oh my gosh, my hands aren't big enough. But there we go. So I've got these. I'll give you a close-up, especially this one. I just love the colour. It's a denim effect or jeans effect. And again, it's a Spotlight yarn, which is our local Spotlight store yarn. And it's funny because it's 100% acrylic, but it feels like cotton, soft cotton. It's really nice. So let's see what else it says. It's 12 ply. So what's that for you guys? I'd say a 4 maybe, but I think it's probably meant to be, what comes first, chunky or bulky? Because 12 ply is quite thick. Do you know, we get 4 ply, 8 ply, 10 ply, 12 ply, 3 ply, 2 ply I think. So it's 169 meters, needle size 5.5, made in India, and machine wash. Don't bleach. Cold rinse. Dry flat. Dry flat. See, when you make blankets, how the hell are you meant to dry flat a blanket? I've got dogs. If I dry flat anywhere, they're on it and making it into nests and wrestling on it and things. But never mind, we'll do something. If it's a lovely day, I can kind of hang it over a drying rack. Oh, and in my journey to be a better crocheter, I bought something to assist me learning how to read patterns. Now, I can show you this because it's Yarnspirations and I just printed it off the website. But it's one of those holders, you know, that you can make it stand up. You just hook and it stands up for you. And you can move this up and down and it's all magnetised. And there's a pen and there's like a flappy foldery holder bit. So this is my attempt to learn how to read patterns. Now, this is a section of a blanket, and I kind of limited it, and I thought it was quite good because I limited it, it counted out the stitches, and I actually got it to work. But it wasn't the Celtic stitch I wanted. That one's a Book of Kells, it's called, and it's a paid pattern, and I've bought it. Now, I have had people offer to assist me with this, but I just haven't gotten round to meeting them, and we can't at the moment. And even a local craft club, I mean, it's local, it's a bit further, you know, it's nearer the city than I am, because I'm like the last suburb before country. In the good weather, I'll show you, I've got nice views of the ocean and things. I don't want to do this, so once I learn, I'll go to this local club or one of the local people that have said, look, I can help you, and I'll get them to show me how to do it. But I thought this will help me keep my place. I mean, I know you guys have seen this before because I'm sure I saw it, and I think I saw it on Black Sheep Wools. I'm sure that's where I saw them. But getting them with like hen's teeth here, it's lovely living at the bottom of the world, but it's hard sometimes to get things that other people have, but I think it's kind of worth it on the whole. So I hope you enjoyed that. Crochet me lovely, you lucky winner, you. Yay! I hate saying this, but subscribe if you fancy it, and like, and apparently if you like it, it helps with my analytics. Makes me get shared more often. So even if, maybe even if you like and don't subscribe, I don't know. But whatever you do, I'd love you to do it. I have got a few other things planned, and I will be in touch. Oh, I've just remembered something. My charity crochet, I didn't get any nominated by anyone, but I found someone, so I'll let you know who it is. And in the midst of all this, and this is why I haven't done it, in the midst of all this decluttering, we've got rid of loads of stuff, and lots of stuff waiting to get rid of because all the charity shops have shut down with the lockdown. And well, they've not shut down, they're temporarily closed. Shut down might make you think that they've gone out of business, they haven't. And so I have got this gorgeous ice yarn. It's like I don't know what you call them, is it self-striping? You'll have seen it on one of my unbaggings. And also some Softly Baby. So I have found someone. Once I find the yarn, which should be soon, we're getting through it, I'll let you know who it is and I'll post it off to her. Okay, so cheerio, and take care and bye for now. See ya!